If there's a Big Ben in London, then there is a Seraphim in the Nafpatos. It's 10 minutes late.
Clock towers have become landmarks in cities. The clock tower of Nafpatos is the newest monument of the historic city of the province of Etolo-Akarnania. After the Sideroporta gate, arched iron door, the famous inner gate from the last fortification to the next is the Mosque district, or Vizir Mosque, which owes its name to the mosque, part of the minaret of which is preserved. The stones of the Vizir Mosque were used in 1910 for the erection of the clock tower. This tower is located on the circular bastion at the southeast of the first zone, entering the second zone that encloses the upper town, the old district. The clock tower is at the end of the uphill of the steep stone staircase, the point where the lower east entrance exit of the city, Salona Gate, was located. The Salona Gate was on the east side of the Cathedral Church of St. Demetrius, which was demolished around 1880. In 1909, after the new administrative division of the Greek state, the boundaries of some dioceses were changed when the old diocese of Nafpaktia and Evrytania was re-established, of which Seraphim became bishop. History records the year 1910 when Metropolitan Seraphim Dhomvoitis built the clock tower. Its structure is square in cross-section, built of hewn stone. Inside the construction is the clock bell. Its sound, which the locals called Seraphim in honor of its inspirer, is heard when the clock rings. The stones, along with the clock bell that consisted the top part of the clock tower, collapsed in the 1989 earthquake. Red bricks were used to restore this monument during the same year. Although clock towers are today mostly admired for their aesthetics, they once served an important purpose. Before the middle of the 20th century, most people did not have watches, and prior to the 18th century, even home clocks were rare. The first clocks did not have faces, but were solely striking clocks, which sounded bells to call the surrounding community to work or to prayer. They were therefore placed in towers so the bells would be audible for a long distance. Clock towers were placed near the centers of towns and were often the tallest structures there. As clock towers became more common, the designers realized that a dial on the outside of the tower would allow the townspeople to read the time whenever they wanted. The use of clock towers dates back to antiquity. The earliest clock tower was the Tower of the Winds in Athens, which featured 8 sundials and was created in the 1st century BC during the period of Roman Greece. In its interior, there was also a water clock, or klepsydra, driven by water coming down from the Acropolis.